lost all ambition or worldly acclaim. I just wanna be the one you love, and with your admission that you feel the same.
What's going on, guys? Gamer Pro 18 here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Just really discussing my thoughts about Season 3 Reloaded and the current state of Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 and just COD in general, because it is not good at all. Whether you hear things of, Blame Truth, Murder Show, any COD YouTuber, they'll more than likely tell you the same thing. COD is fucked. Now, Season 3 Reloaded has been out for about a couple of weeks now. And, that should be enough time for anyone to really think about, do they like the update or do they not? I hate the fucking update. The new multiplayer map we got was just dreadful. We got a camo challenge for the part of the trophy hunt event that's been going on throughout Season 3. And, it's the same camo, it's this Dark Bones camo, and, it's hit and miss. I kind of like it, but it's just the one camo, and that's it. Like, they could have given you a load of different type of camos for each weapon class, but they didn't. And then not to mention, we get two supposed DLC weapons, or new weapons, with the F-Tac Siege and the GS Magna, which is recycled content, because the F-Tac Siege is just a Tech 9 from Black Ops Cold War, and then GS Magna is just the 50 GS, but a rapid fire version, that you have to either go into the DMZ to unlock them, which obviously, if you know the game, DMZ is just pay to win with some of these pay to win operator mods that Activision sneakily added to the fucking game. And the only other way to unlock the Desert Eagle, or the GS Magna and the Tech 9, is through really stupid, long-winded challenges, which coupled with skill-based matchmaking makes it a really difficult fucking challenge, even if you're decent at the game. Now, admittedly, the big elephant in the room is the shitty multiplayer maps, and when I mean by shit, I literally mean shit. Because at the start of the season, we had the Lighthouse and Black Gold, two bad maps. Obviously, Black Gold is just dreadful because it's literally pitch black and night vision, and then you have the Lighthouse, which is just too big and too campy. And then we get the new map called Alboran Hatchery, although I think it should be renamed to Alboran Campery, because it's just like every other fucking Infinity War game on here. It's fucking big. Not so much with the big ass door fetish that Joe Secott seems to have, but the camping on the roofs, in the corners, on the fucking grass. I mean, Joseph, what are you thinking with this fucking map? I just don't get it. I just wish we could get maps that the fans actually want. Small to medium maps. This isn't Battlefield. I don't know what it is when Infinity War's obsession with trying to make COD like Battlefield with these huge ass maps. I just don't get it. COD has never been anything like Battlefield or Rainbow Six Siege. It has just been an arcade shooter. Granted, if the maps were 10v10, it wouldn't be so bad. But alas, it's 6v6, and Alboran Campery, it's just a shit show. A big map for campers, by campers, and specifically, Joseph! And then when you add on everything else that was included in Season 3 Reloaded, with the bundles in the store, the Trophy Hunt Camo Challenge, the two recycled weapons that I mentioned, it's safe to say, we've all been taken for mugs. Because Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2, or Deuce, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because it certainly isn't Modern Warfare 2, it doesn't live up to the fucking name of the original, it's a complete scam. Because Activision expect you to pay, 60 to 70 quid for the full game, and there's barely any content. There's like 19 maps. And that is since launch. Vanguard, which is probably one of the worst COD games ever made, by, Sledgehammer, who have no idea what the fuck they're doing when it comes to COD, had more bloody maps at launch. They had 16 maps at launch, and yet Modern Warfare Deuce can't even get to that point. We've only just gotten 3 more maps than the launch of Vanguard. That is embarrassing. I don't know what Infinity Ward are thinking, but clearly, like usual, they focus too much on Warzone. And of course, Warzone, being free to play, is even more of a shit show, from what I've heard from people, moaning about how broken even Warzone 2.0 is. What the fuck? Do you even want to know what the worst part of this really is? That it took Infinity Ward 6 months to add certain calling cards to the fucking game that should have been there in day one. I'm particularly referring to the nuke calling cards, where you could get calling cards for getting the same amount of nukes, because it took them 6 months to add it. And it's not even retroactive. It doesn't count any previous nukes that you've had, which makes the grind for getting nukes with the skill-based matchmaking a fucking joke. And I say that literally, because it is a fucking joke. Because the moment you try and kill someone, oh no, algorithms will say, oh no, your bullets are going to be fucking rubber. And you can imagine, so many people are actually pissed off at this. Because it not only took them 6 months to add this shit into the game, they're not even going to track any nukes that you got previously. So the ones that you did get were all for fucking nothing. And then on top of that, it took them months to add calling cards of countries from around the world, like France, Germany, England, Scotland, Wales, the UK, and America, just to name a few. It took them 6 months. And in Infinity Ward, we're quick to add every single known pride flag for the LGBT community. So, you look at that, they were quick to be virtue signalling little fuckwits to a community who, are there. One part of them are a bunch of bloody paedophiles, and the others just hey, I'm gay, that's it, don't write a huge big song and dance about it. That's the bloody community in a nutshell. And yet Activision were quick to fucking virtue signal for them, and yet made us wait ages for calling cards for nukes and our countries. Now I know they had something to do with the World Cup, but that was a limited time thing, which is still a joke. So after the World Cup, we couldn't even get those bloody cameras after the challenges were done for that event for the World Cup. They were gone to the archives forever, and that only those who unlocked them could actually get them. That's the problem. I don't know whose decision it was, whether it was Joseph's, just Infinity Ward in general, or Activision being a bunch of, high and mighty saviours or whatever. I don't know. But it's a joke. And then when you add on top of the problems that this game already has, no wonder people feel like it's a rip-off. 70 quid for a game that is half-assed at best, including the list of problems that plague it. Red dots on the minimap which are absent. Loud ass footsteps because apparently according to Joe Secco, we have to feed a fucking elephant. The map design. The perks system, which really didn't need changing. And then, you have the skill-based matchmaking, which is designed to protect Sentinels. No, sorry, they're not Sentinels, because never in my existence will I ever refer to them as Sentinels, because I will never legitimize camping in a game that is not meant for fucking sitting in a corner being protected by Joe Sackart. They're little Timmies. That's all they're ever going to be. And if they actually bothered to fix the game, it might actually be somewhat enjoyable. Add red dots to the minimap, tone down the skill-based matchmaking, make dead silence a perk as it should be, tone down the loud ass footsteps, make maps that people actually want to play, i.e. just do the classic maps and, go back to the old formula of what maps used to be, and then you got a winner. It is that simple. But nah, they don't bother. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling in this video, because I said a lot. This game is an absolute fucking joke, and the player figures just more than say. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you all next time.